Namaste and welcome back. Today we are live in Hyderabad and we are going to visit Kolkata, some tombs, and we are going to enjoy some really good and delicious street food here in India. Make sure that you follow, like, subscribe to see way more. So right now I'm standing in front of the Ashlakana. The Ashlakana was the firearms depot back in the 16th century. I'm going to show you right now. This building is really cool. So there are more than 7 archers on every floor. They have around 3 tiers, and it was built in the 16th century. This place really looks cool and has a lot of history. They do also have in and outs for Frodo. As you can see, these stairs will lead down to the beautiful garden, but they are not made for tall people. Dum, dum, dum. So I have to say, we spent over more than 2 months in India already. We've seen a couple forts, a lot of forts actually, and I have to say this is one of the most impressive ones we've seen so far, with how it's maintained, all the old buildings and everything.
It's quiet and peaceful.
Yeah, it's so quiet and peaceful. We really like this one. So one of the cool places about this fort is we are standing right now in the pleasure garden, as they used to call it. This garden has been used for the elite women to build their necklaces, jewelries, and yeah, just to go shopping while they spend their time in the amazing garden. Look how beautiful it is. I'm not sure if this is correct, but it looks like we are looking at a theater from back in the days. If you can see how it's set up. And of course, the Nick needs to steal the show. Just a minute.
Okay, last one.
So for everybody that goes to India, watch out with taking photos, because if you start with it, you won't get rid of it. It's always fun, but sometimes when you're in a rush, it can be a bit annoying. Hey, Bollywood star is back!
Yeah!
So I was telling you guys before about the weapon arsenal that they has built in the fort. I got a way better view up here and it's really awesome. Check it out. Okay, so I have a tip for you guys. If you're going to visit the fort, don't do it in the middle of the day, because once the sun is out, it is burning and it is hot and you will be sweating. The fort's also built like 160 meters up on a rock, so that's a pretty good climb in the middle of the day. Let's treat ourselves on some delicious ice cream. Massive. This place really is massive. So much to see and so much to discover. So something that Danique and I were talking about is that this fort really gives a bit of the old Italy, Venice vibes, with all the beautiful ruins, buildings and the style of it. Maybe sounds weird, but if you've ever been here, let me know if you had the same vibe. Yeah, it's really a gorgeous place with how they set it up, how well it maintained is, just with how it looks. Let's get some Indian treats. The last time we had some coconut cookies, which were absolutely mint. The guy said we needed to get some dry fruit cookies, which I'm not sure what I can expect about. So we are going to get the dry fruit biscuits and the coconut biscuits. Hello, my friends.
Hey.
Can I get some biscuits?
You want this?
Yes.
Which one you want?
Coconut and dry fruit, please.
Yes. 2 of each.
I always lost how that works. One of the guys chilling behind the counter and another guy that's working is just putting back to work. Like, okay.
The coconut biscuits and the dry fruits. 2 of each, please.
2 pieces?
2 pieces, yes.
And now we are going to the Qutub tombs, waiting for the tuk-tuk. I think that is the one. Hello, sir. Yes, let's get the tuk-tuk. Yes, hello. Uber.
Yeah, Uber.
Uber. Always use Uber or Ola. Uber is cheaper. If you go with the local tuk-tuks, they will rip you off. They will ask 3-4 times as much as Uber does. And Uber is really safe and always good. Yes, namaste. So, how are the cookies?
Good. Dry, but good.
That's why they call dry fruit. Which one did you had?
You shoot this? You shooting this?
Yes! YouTube!
YouTube? Golconda Fort.
Golconda Fort.
This water is standing upside. Sometimes soldiers is money water sending this area.
Nice! So we went to the Qutub tomb not knowing that it's like such a big place. There are more than a dozen of tombs over here and they're all so beautiful and all its own kind. It's really well restored as well. Always nice when you buy some popcorn and then he decides to feed the dogs with it. And she gets totally ignored. Nope. I'm not sure if I'm correct, but to me it feels like the same size as the Taj Mahal, but it's really beautiful tomb. So today has been the first day that we arrived in Hyderabad, because we arrived this morning around 5 or 6 a.m. and we have to say we are really impressed with the city so far by what we have seen. So for now everything looks really good, well maintained. All the buildings and all the structures are just really cool and impressive, and also all the parks. I think after this place we are going to head home because Sarah also needs some attention. So we also visited a museum over here. It's a really small museum, but accordingly to the work, back in the days they even, how do I say it, they blistered it, they smoothed out all the walls so you didn't see any of the beautiful architect and the signs in it. So thank God they redid it and looks as beautiful as before. So we just gave this poor guy some of our food, and I'm really sad that I don't have anything else with me because he really needs some food, and he is really beautiful. But I think we now got a new friend. I feel sorry because all my popcorn, my stash is empty, and this little guy needs some food in his stomach. So we are just surprised how big this place is, how much tombs it has, and how beautiful and well maintained it is. I would highly recommend people visiting here if they are nearby. And we made a new friend today.